I have something really exciting that is coming up that you have to be a part of. So, I've talked about this before. Speaking is something that I'm definitely passionate about, something that I am skilled in, something I've spent well over a decade in my life just pouring so much time and attention into, really refining it. Because you've heard me say it, your voice matters. Your story is meant to be mentorship to somebody else. And people need to hear what you have to say. They really do. So, I've talked on this podcast about doing one on one consulting, I've done group coaching, I've had courses, I've had a multitude of opportunities for people to be able to really refine in their speaking, especially with my background. I'm doing sideline reporting for ESPN, being a news anchor and reporter, doing the weather. Gosh, we all have social media, right? So honestly, we all have our own news station with Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and I've just been really, really blessed to be able to just have, gosh, so many different opportunities, emceeing opportunities, just speaking opportunities of all kinds. I love it. Speaking on stages, to small groups, to everything in between. So I know the power of the voice. And I too have had to refine my voice in, gosh, many different ways. So I get very, very passionate about helping other people do the same. So we have something very exciting that's coming up here. It's called the Kingdom Speaker Academy. The Kingdom Speaker Academy, it is a 9-week live course that you can go through to really refine when it comes to speaking. In a short sense, having more impact with less words. I mean, for women, we need that, bar none. But for men, we need that too. I'm not a male, but you know what I mean. You guys need that too. You need it because so many people get lost in all of the extra fluff, the extra words, when really some people just want to go straight to the point. Now, there's a variety of speakers out there. There are storytellers that go on and on. There are the short form content creators that love the 15, 30, 90, 60 seconds. People that love to talk for hours on end that quite literally need their own talk show. I mean, there are so many different ways that you can get your voice out there. But here's what I know. Until you have clarity, and that clarity breeds confidence, and that confidence is matched with consistency, is anybody going to hear what you really have to say? Truly. And this just doesn't go for business, for all my entrepreneurs. This goes for in your marriage, with your children, with friends, with anybody you come in contact with. We have to talk all day long. Some of us more than others, but seriously, we have to talk all day long. So why not be better communicators? Imagine if you had more clarity, which breeds more confidence into your relationship, your spouse, your significant other. What would that look like? Truthfully, what would that look like? So many people just think when it comes to speaking, it's just going to be on stage and it's just in the professional sector. Yes, of course, we love in the Kingdom Speaker Academy helping professionals really refine when it comes to their message. But it goes way beyond business. Before business, there is family, there are relationships, there are so many other types of people that you talk to day in and day out. So being an effective communicator is so important. So inside the Kingdom Speaker Academy, you've heard it, Kingdom. There is a huge emphasis on not having to be shy or to hold back when it comes to talking about what Christ has done in your life. Why you are the way you are, where you are the way where you are. There's so many pieces to that. And for the longest time, the world said, no, you can talk about things, but if it has anything to do with God, if the Holy Spirit's in there, Jesus, anything, church, no thanks. But here, we are giving people stage, spotlight, training, opportunities to speak on stages. And this year, we actually have an incredible opportunity for you to even speak on stage with world-renowned speakers. I will get to that in a little bit. But you don't have to shy away from what God has done in your life. It's right now that people need to take center stage of this is how God has impacted my life. Without him, I would not be here. I would not be in this position. I would not have X. The world wants you to glorify yourself, but in an environment like this, we get to glorify the King, our Creator. And there needs to be a lot more messages like that. So the Kingdom Speaker Academy is a 9-week live course once a week for an hour. You get to come in and learn from experts. These experts collectively, these 3 coaches have over 60 years of experience. 60 years of experience. I love the fact that I am just honored. I love the fact that I get to be in this, but I'm honored truly to be in an environment where my other coaches in this, Lisa Vanderquack and Michelle Schaefer, incredible speakers. Lisa's had over 30 years of experience helping people get on stage and really be able to master their message, from their tonality to their body language to selling from stage. I mean, all of the above. She has done such an incredible job over the last 3 decades. Michelle Schaefer, over 2 decades being in the space of speaking on stages because of what she's been able to do in network marketing, what she's been able to do in the leadership sector. She has inspired so many people from stage, from her story of being a teen mom to millionaire. It is incredible just to see her passion just flow out of how you can be so impactful from stage. And then myself, over a decade of experience. What I love to specialize in is the short form content. I love the short, sweet, to the point. Short, sweet, to the point. There is a time and a place for all different types of content, right? A little bit longer, a little bit shorter. But as you're getting things going, even if you've been doing this for a long time, the world loves sound bites. What's a sound bite? Something that's short, 15, 30, 60 seconds. They love short, sweet, to the point. Reels, TikTok videos, shorts on YouTube, you name it. People love the little bits of like, ooh, I'm interested. I'm interested. Tell me more. Tell me more. So I love being able to just dig in on that with people, bring clarity to what you want to talk about first, to let's get it short, sweet, to the point. And Lisa and Michelle really hit it home when it comes to all of the other facets, from what your body's saying on stage or even on video, to how to present and convey your message on stage so your message really transcends from the stage and connects with your audience. I mean, if that's something that you're looking for, you need to reach out. You need to comment below, message me, email me, find me on social media, molly@girlpoweralliance.com. Let's get you into this program, because this is something that has changed so many lives already. And the first time we rolled this out in 2023, we had people all around the world being like, wait, well, when are you going to have a Kingdom Speaker event? So we are bringing that out this year. Our Kim 10 LA event in June, all the details are going to be below. You are going to want to be a part of that, whether you're sitting in the audience or you want to contend to be a speaker yourself. So when you go through the Kingdom Speaker Academy, which is 9 weeks, after that, we are going to have in June, we are going to have what's called the Kim 10 certification. So if you want to be a certified Kim 10 speaker, you can. That is something that you can have access to then get feedback live from us 3 coaches, plus we'll have guest coaches. You will also have an opportunity to speak on stage, not once, but twice. One for the practice round, second for the live round, with a recorded version of your Kim 10. And Kim 10 stands for Kingdom Impact Message in 10 minutes. Not only that, we are going to choose 8. Yes, I said 8 of our certified speakers this year to actually speak at our Kim 10 LA event in Los Angeles in June. One more thing. We have opportunities for you to also speak at our annual conference called Activate in 2024 in San Diego, California in October. So did you count? Like, there are several opportunities for you to be able to get on stage and to refine a talk that has probably been buried inside of you for a very long time. Everybody's so about, let's get on the TEDx stage, let's get on the TED stage. And pretty much around here, we're like, TED who? Who? The TED stage would never let anyone who wants to talk anything kingdom ever be allowed on that stage. You get booed off before you get put on. So this is our clap back, if you will, of we are here, we are not hiding, and we are going to show the world what God is doing through all of our lives and what he can do for you and beyond. And beyond. So I am just so excited for this next round to kick off. It is going to be one of the most impactful, the biggest yet, especially the Kim 10 LA event. You can either be in the audience, that information will be below so you can get tickets, you can be in the audience, or if you want to possibly be a speaker on that stage, you need to get into the Kingdom Speaker Academy right now. It starts the beginning of April 2024. And then when you're done with that and you go through the Kim 10 certification, we pick the top 8 to be able to speak on stage with world-renowned speakers like Tim Story, Shay Bynes, Lisa Vanderkwak, Michelle Schaefer, and we have a couple guest surprises coming up very soon that we'll release. But you get to share that from stage, a real stage, recorded, and people get to hear that message. I remember the first round of the Kingdom Speaker Academy and the certified Kim 10 speakers. The first time we did it, we didn't know. We had no idea what was about to happen. And by the time we had, over 20, 25 women go through it, not even halfway through, not even a quarter of the way through, we were like, so many more people need to be in here to hear these revival stories, to hear the passion, the transformation. The transformation, just even seeing women from less than 24 hours before in the practice round to the we're going live and recorded round, was like they took that feedback, they ran with it, and it was like a whole new person for some of these women. And I will tell you, quite a few of these women have never even been on a stage, never even thought for a second that they should ever be on a stage. But they were. They are now. Some of these women have gone on to create podcasts, to create other shows. They're like, I have something I need to share, and it's time. I'm not going to listen to the thoughts in the back of my mind of it doesn't matter, no one's going to follow, no one's going to like, no one's going to listen. We get to cancel that. We're canceling that. There is such a big movement right now of more kingdom speakers rising up. And we knew here at Girl Power Alliance that we needed to be the one to be able to help these speakers really rise up. Now that we have men that are in the mix, we went from the Radiant Speaker Academy to the Kingdom Speaker Academy. Since we recently added in Real Men Alliance, same opportunity. The product is courses, calls, and certifications to grow personally, professionally with that lifestyle of growth that people are searching for. Now that we have Girl Power Alliance and Real Men Alliance, you're going to be seeing a lot more of the Kingdom Alliance together, everywhere. People are sick of the same old same. They're sick of being told what to do, what to say. There is so much that is inside of us screaming to get out, especially when it comes to the messages that are inside of us. There are messes that we have gone through in our life. We get to turn those into a message. Specifically, let's help you create a kingdom impact message in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. For some of you, you might be like, oh my gosh, I can't tell anything in 10 minutes. Others of you, you're like, I don't even know how to fill 5 minutes or 2 minutes. For somebody who does short form content like me, 10 minutes feels like a lifetime. The longest form you get is here on this podcast. That is the longest form that you get. But even then, most of mine are very short, unless I'm with a guest. Because there's enough for you to pick up and run with. So I'm calling you out right now. It's time to refine your voice. It's time to be a part of a program that is a fraction of the cost of competitors out there. We've seen people try to pick apart what we're doing, but charge at least like 10x more. You cannot beat the value that you get here inside of the Kingdom Speaker Academy. I will also leave that information below. You can get it retail, where you just have the Speaker Academy and certification by itself, or you can get the VIP membership, where you'll have access to over 300 plus modules, several mentorship calls every month, our 3 certifications in leadership and speaking. Like there's so many opportunities for you to be able to learn and grow that does not break the bank. And we have an opportunity here. So if you want to get your membership paid for, great. If you know a couple friends that also need to be better speakers, they want to become better speakers, they have messages inside them, but they haven't put it out there yet, bring them along. Here's one thing that I'll say about people. A lot of people have more influence than they think. But you have to be the one to believe in you first. If you don't believe in you, how do you expect other people to believe in you? You need to be believable. Most of us don't even act believable. Oh, come and join me on this thing. Nobody will get in there. But hey, come and join me. Let's do this together. It is time. There is no better time than right now. Because right now, you're going to find every reason as to why not. But I want to challenge you to find every reason as to why you should. Do a pros and cons list. There is no con here. Investing in yourself, no con. Becoming a better speaker, no con. Like, there's only positives all around. All around. So I want to invite you in. I want to invite you in. Something I used to charge a lot more for, making it so affordable now, and it being a part of a movement that's so much bigger. You've heard me say this before. You can go fast alone, but you can go further together. And with the Kingdom Speaker Academy, you can go a lot further because you are in an environment of kingdom men and women that know that their story is so much bigger than them. They know that their story is going to help set people free. They know by being obedient and sharing their story that God gets the glory. The world wants you to have center stage and have it be all for you. But here, God gets that glory. And he gets to do whatever he wants with it. So be a part of something bigger than yourself. Join the Kingdom Speaker Academy. It's time. Check it out. There are so many men and women that have literally unlocked messages that quite literally, when you think about it, may have forever lied dormant. If not for somebody saying, it's time. If not for you listening to this right now, hearing that it's time. Your story could lie dormant, and that could be the thing that could set you and other people free. Because we're not put on this planet just for our sake. It's for something so much bigger than us. And your story can truly help other people and yourself in the process. So you owe you. You owe you. Have something that is going to give you an ROI that goes beyond. This will do that. So if you want more information, definitely comment below. You can always email me, molly@girlpoweralliance.com. Let's get you plugged in. Let's get you started ASAP. Because it's starting in the beginning of April. That's short weeks away. If you're listening to this after April, we do have another round that is coming up later this year. We offer it twice a year. So no matter when you're listening to this, reach out. Reach out, plug in, because as the need grows, we'll have more rounds of it, for sure. We have hundreds and hundreds of people that join every round, and they get so much out of it. So if you want to be a certified speaker this year, get started right now. Say yes to yourself right now. So many people are needing that. It's such an easy ask of people. You want to become a better speaker? Yes. Okay, let's sign up for this thing. Let's do it together. Boom. When you're confident in something you know that people need, they will go. Again, a lot of us have more influence than we think we do. Truly. You just have to believe it. And you don't need to know everything to believe. You just have to know why you want to do it and believe in that. Because other people want the same. They just want to be around others that are sure of where they're going. Doesn't mean you have to know the entire way. But especially when it comes to speaking, you'll be in such great hands with myself, Lisa, Michelle. Over 60 years of experience. Where are you going to find that? Where are you going to find that at this price? And you can get that information below. So check it out. Let's do this thing. Because your story is meant to be mentorship to others. It's time to share it. And that time is right now. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this episode. It means the world to me that you would lean in, listen in, and be able to hear the value that's being shared on this show. Don't forget, if you love this episode, rate the show, leave me a review, be sure to share it with a friend, and don't forget to tag me on social media. I will definitely be giving you a shout out. Also, come say hi, drop in the DMs. I would love to be able to hear what stood out to you the most on the episode, and if there's any topics that you would like to hear on the show. We'll see you next time.